Greetings, citizens of the world. One of the hallmarks of being a trusted adult, and a leader, is taking responsibility for one's actions. A good executive knows the importance of sharing credit during times of success and publicly taking the blame when things go bad. Based on that premise, it looks like Hillary Clinton is an absolutely terrible leader. The Queen of Excuses recently revealed that she sees the tragedy in Benghazi as nothing more than a political game, and is too busy pointing fingers to own the incident herself. During an interview on NBC's Today program on Wednesday, Clinton shrugged off criticism of how she handled the September 11, 2012 attack in Libya, which resulted in the violent death of U.S. Ambassador Chris Stevens and 3 other Americans. "You know, we've lost people, unfortunately, going back to the Reagan administration. If you talk about recent times, in diplomatic attacks," Clinton whined to Matt Lauer and Savannah Guthrie, according to Fox News. In fact, the slaying of Chris Stevens was the first time a U.S. ambassador had been killed on duty since the Jimmy Carter administration. No ambassador died during Reagan's tenure. Regardless, Hillary Clinton apparently believes that incidents 30 years earlier excuse her incompetence now. The former Secretary of State then revealed her nickname for the Benghazi attack and the political fallout that followed. But boy, it was turned into a political football. And it was aimed at undermining my credibility, my record, my accomplishments, she declared. This is textbook narcissism. Clinton's self-obsession would almost be hilarious if it didn't involve the death of American heroes. Think about it, in the aftermath of a foreign terrorist attack on the anniversary of 9/11, Clinton is more concerned about her credibility and her accomplishments than taking responsibility for what happened and ensuring that the same mistakes are never repeated. Family members of one of the American warriors killed in Benghazi was righteously outraged by Hillary's casual comparison of a terrorist attack to a football game. "I don't see how it was political in any way. It was Hillary's baby from day one. She ordered all that stuff, and then she went to bed when the attack was going on," Pat Smith explained to Fox News. Smith's son Sean was a U.S. Foreign Service officer who was killed on the ground in Libya. "She has been in plausible deniability about Benghazi ever since it happened," Sean Smith's uncle Michael Lingmeyer also told Fox News. "She was standing, basically before the coffins of Americans, blaming a horrible anti-Islamic video, but she's just being consistent with her psychosis. The liar, the criminal, the crooked politician, those are the 3 faces of Hillary," the family member of the slain officer concluded. Pat and Michael are absolutely right. Hillary Clinton owns the failures of Benghazi. As Secretary of State, she was ultimately responsible for the security of our country's diplomats. Instead of taking this responsibility seriously, she repeatedly ignored requests for additional security in Benghazi and couldn't be bothered to deal with the increasingly